and Jake enjoy each day. Sly is never far away. Mother and father both work in a little shop. Granny's often busy, Harry is too. But all of them are happy in the village of Dimbledale, 'cause there's always lots of things to do.
Granny is telling Sally and Jake the story of Treasure Island. It's about some pirates who sail across the sea looking for an island where some treasure is buried. She finishes the story and closes the book. "Is that the end?" asks Jake. "Oh dear. That's all," laughs Granny. Sally wants to know if Granny's ever found any buried treasure. "Bless you, no," she says. "I've lost plenty, but never found a thing." Then she says she feels like a snooze after all that reading, and she puts the book over her face to keep the light out, while she has 40 winks. The children laugh and go outside. Granny snores. Harry's snoring too. He's asleep by his barn. Sally and Jake creep up to have a closer look. His hat flaps. "Shh," says Jake. "Boo," says Harry. Poor Sally. She nearly jumps out of her skin. They all laugh. "That made you jump," says Harry. "Yes, it did," says Jake. "I saw you coming, so I said to myself, I'll pretend to be asleep. Where are you off to anyway?" Jake tells them about Treasure Island. "We're going to play pirates," he says. "Are you now? Hey, I used to play at that when I were a kid. Hey, watch this. This is a proper pirate hat, this is." And he folds his floppy hat into a flat shape. "How's that?" The children laugh. Then Harry says, "Hey, hang on a jiffy, I'll show you something else." He goes into the barn. The children wonder what he's doing. Sally says, "Do you think he'll be long?" "Well, I hope not," says Jake. They wait and wait. Then there's a noise, and a moment later the door bursts open. There stands Harry. "Avast there, me hearties, ha-ha," he says. "Captain Harry at your service, ha-ha." The children think he looks smashing. They want to dress up too. "Oh, come in then. I've got some more things in me pirate's treasure chest." Harry begins to rummage through a box of bits and pieces, muttering to himself. "No. Well, I happen there'll be so much in here. Then he finds a big spotted scarf for Sally. Oh, aye. And after another search, an old black hat that's just right for Jake, who thinks it's very funny. So does Sally. "Ahoy, Captain," she laughs. Then Harry finds something else. "Right, 2 old shirts. They'll make you look proper ragamuffins and no mistake." The children try the shirts on. "Well, they're a bit big," says Jake. "Oh, we can soon settle that, lad," Harry says. And he gives them some string to tie around their middles. "Now, what else do pirates need?" he wonders. Can you think of out? Jake says, "I know, something to dig with. We'll go and fetch our buckets and spades." And off they go excitedly, while Harry wonders what he's done with his own spade. "Lawks a-lummy, where is the blooming thing? Ah, here it is." He picks up his stick, gets his spade, and hobbles after the other pirates. "All ready, me hearties?" "Aye, Captain," say the children. "Smarten up, then." Sally stands to attention and salutes. "Time we had a bit of a inspection," Captain Harry growls, hobbling round the back of his crew and nearly falling over. The children stand up as straight as they can. Not bad for pirates. Got your tools?" "Yes, Captain." "Right. Look alive. And off they go to hunt for treasure. Harry leads the way to the playground. Are we going to start digging soon? Asked Jake.
Digging, me lad? Digging? We haven't found the treasure island yet. We're still on board ship, sailing the seas. Now, you best go up mast to the crow's nest and look for land.
So Jake climbs to the top of the slide and looks round. Then he shouts down, "Land ahoy!"
That's it, me lad. Land ahoy!
Then Harry sends Sally up to look too. "Come on," says Jake. When she gets there, Jake slides down. She does too, and Captain Harry.
Aye, that's a spirit. Now, where's the island?
Jake says, "Over there." Sally says, "Over there." Harry says,
No, over there.
and they all walk off in a different way. Until Harry decides he'd better follow the children. They reach the corner of a field. "Shh," Harry says.
We'd better go quietly now. We want to take 'em by surprise.
"Well, take who by surprise?" asks Sally.
Why? To the pirates.
Harry says.
There's always some other pirates after treasure. Now, we'll have a little sit down and look at my treasure map.
He takes out a piece of paper and spreads it on the ground.
Aye, this is the way we've come,
He says.
and here's where we are now, just where the treasure is. So, we can start digging. Well, you'd best have a look first to make sure there's no one else around. That old blackguard Captain Hook might be hiding in them bushes.
Jake goes to see. But Sally says she's sure there aren't any other pirates. Harry picks up his spade and looks at his map again. "There's no one here, Captain," Jake says.
Take one more peep,
Says Harry.
just to be certain sure. Hey, I'll stay and guard the treasure.
So the children go off again while Harry pretends to dig. As soon as they've gone, he makes a small hole with his spade and takes some money out of his pocket and puts it into the hole. He gets his map out once more, looks at it carefully, then covers the hole with grass, stamping it down with his foot, just as the children come back. Then he pretends to look at the map again.
I'm sure this is a spot.
He tells them.
So get digging, crew. And look sharp now.
Sally and Jake dig as fast as they can. Then they kneel down. They found something. Real treasure. Sally looks to see if there's any more. She's sure there must be something else in the hole, even more treasure. Jake digs with his spade again. And suddenly, they find an old blue vase as well. Captain Harry's surprised.
I'll go to the foot of our stairs,
He says.
I didn't expect to find out like that.
The children give him the vase, and he does a little celebration dance with it on his head. Sally and Jake laugh. Then Harry does a tumbling trick, but loses his balance.
Oh, lorks!
He says, and falls into the hole. The children laugh even more. Granny arrives.
Oh, dear,
She says.
I've found a lot of pirates.
Harry and the children are still laughing. Then Harry says,
This is Treasure Island.
and Jake takes the vase to show Granny. "Look what we found, and this money." Granny holds the vase. "It's very pretty," she says. "I wonder how it got there. And I wonder how that money got there too."
Ah, well, that'll be telling me, hearties. Just trust Captain Harry. He knows where to look for treasure.
Granny and the children laugh.
Shiver me timbers!
Says Harry. Then off they all go. All except Sly, that is. He peeps out of the hole. They didn't find this bit of treasure, did they? Still, I wouldn't want to get mixed up with that crew, thank you very much. And he goes back to sleep, hastily.
Sally and Jake and the mother and father and Granny and Sly the is never far away. Mother and father both work in a little shop. Granny's often busy, Harry is too. But all of them are happy in the village of Dimbledale, 'cause there's always lots of things to do.